we have some new music. So this one is Roy Clark, and I guess he's performing Malagueña live. I don't know much about Roy Clark, but I guess he's a guitarist. And I know this song very well because my father used to play it a lot when I was younger, and he tried to teach me to play it, and yeah, that didn't work. But I love the sound of Malagueña, and it's such a beautiful song. And I'm looking at this picture of him, and this guitar, the string heads where it looks longer, so I'm wondering if it's like, is this like a regular, maybe it's just the vision of, because it's an old video, but it looks like it's possibly a 12-string guitar. I don't know, but we're gonna find out about this. You know, if you guys want to show love and support to the artist, I link ways for you to do that in the description box below. If you so choose to do so, I always encourage everyone to do that. This is rather old. I don't know if Roy Clark is still with us or not, but even if he isn't, I'm sure that there's some way to show support to his family or something. So I will look for that, and I will put it in the description box. But yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited. You guys already know it's new music, so if it gets blocked, I'll put the filters on and reload it, and then the unedited will go to Patreon for anybody who's there following me there, tier level 2 and up, and you'll be able to see any of the unedited videos. So let's get started.
I love to do that to him. Now, he'll worry about that until morning. Now, I have a problem here. My main problem is the shape of the back of this guitar and the shape of the front of me. As you can tell from the side view, they're not going to fit. One of them ought to pooch in. But this is a Spanish-flavored song I'd like to try for you that flew up from Cuba about 9 years ago, and I put it in a fruit jar and watered it. It never would grow, so I picked it.
Really? So he picked it. So he flew up from Cuba for that. That's really cool. Let me hear that again and make sure I understood make sure I'm not hearing things.
Years ago, and I put it in a fruit jar and watered it. It never would grow, so I picked it. Now, don't start murmuring to yourself. I'm getting ready to pick it again. If you're taking notes, the name of it is Malagueña. I got to take
Malagueña, but I'm looking at his, yeah, this looks like a 12-string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a 12-string. So he's going to play a 12-string on that's complicated. It's hard enough to do that on a 6-string. All right, let's hear what he's going to do. Malagueña, guys, it's not an easy song.
Take this plug out, lest I don't know what I'll remember. M-A-L-A Gueña.
Malagueña. And that's how I've always pronounced it anyway. I might be pronouncing it wrong too. Yep. Woo. Oh my gosh. I'll move it back in a few seconds here. He is playing this so beautifully. Like, this is, my father would play this, you know, and he always played it with such like intensity, just like he's doing right now, because that this song kind of like demands that kind of intensity for, you know, the rhythm and the musicality of it. And he's doing, and you know, it's very unassuming, because when he starts speaking, he sounds like a good old boy, you know, and you wouldn't think he could play this, but he's doing like such a fabulous job of it. He truly is. I am like really super impressed with the technical ability that he's doing with the guitar is just spot on. Like, I remember my dad trying to, I have like no musical, nothing. Like, I do reactions, because if I had any musical talent, I'd do that and not this. But like, he technically is like working that guitar and making it sing. Like, he truly is. He's doing such a phenomenal job with that. And I remember trying to learn it, and I just couldn't get my fingers to do all the things that needed to happen at the same time. There was no coordination there. So like, he's pulling all of that out, and I'm like really impressed right now, y'all. Yes. Beautiful. And he's doing this on a 12 string. What? Beautiful. I mean, do you guys hear how intensely he's playing this? Like, this is not just like very easy strumming. Like, you really have to like kind of play it a little bit hard, and he's doing this and he's not missing a step. Like, there's no, like, he's not getting tired. I mean, I'm sure he's getting tired, right? But you don't hear it. Like, he's keeping the same pace throughout the entire song. Like I said, there's a degree of difficulty with this song because of the amount of intensity you have to put into the guitar and playing it. And you know, it doesn't sound like he's doing much, but he's actually doing quite a bit. And if you're listening, you can hear like the change in the sounds of the chords. And he's doing this on a 12 string, which makes it even more remarkable to me, because yeah, I couldn't play a 1 string guitar, let alone 12. You know what I mean? It's amazing how well he's playing this. Like, I'm so in shock and in awe of hearing him play. I mean, I can't believe I've never heard of this guy before. Beautiful. That was incredible. Wow, y'all. I'm gonna stop there. That was so good. Like, I'm floored by that. I don't know how anybody could listen to that and not just be completely mesmerized. I mean, they really did label this correctly. It says Roy Clark's Mesmerized in Malagueña live. I don't know how you couldn't be mesmerized by it. Like, that was just an amazing performance. It was incredible. I've never really heard of him, so I've seen a couple of videos just kind of floating around, but I haven't like looked at it. This one came in as a request, so I was just like, I've been seeing his name. Let's go ahead and do it, and it's a new music, but not new music. You know what I mean? It's just new to the channel. So I don't know. What did you guys think of this? I mean, seriously, what did you guys think? Like, that's a degree of difficulty in that song because of the amount of intensity you have to keep up with throughout the entire song. And it's not always that easy to do, because you have to really like play your heart out for that song. But anyway, that is going to do it for this one. If you guys like the content as much as I did, then you know what to do. But until then, that's going to do it. So I hope you live your life fabulously, and I will see you on the next one.